Welcome to chair yoga. For those who are new, my name is Stacie. We're going to do about 45 minutes of exercise. So you'll get plenty of movement, stretching, balancing, and breathing. But this is yoga, so we're also going to do meditation. So we're going to start sitting tall. Some of you may need support for your back, so you can grab a pillow for your back. It's just called mountain pose. So take a moment, see what you need. Maybe you need to turn your cell phone ringers off or anything you need to get comfortable. And then just find a comfortable seat and close your eyes. Start to slow the breath down. Now we're gonna count the breath. And if you wanna sit cross-legged on the floor, you're welcome to. Some of you combine chair and floor yoga. So you could always sit cross-legged. You could also sit cross-legged in a chair. Not comfortable for everyone, but you could try it. It's called the easy pose. So basically the chair is making it accessible if you can't get up and down on the ground, but you may still want to keep your cross-legged seat available. So you could try it. Okay, and the breathing exercise we're going to do is an equal length breath. So you're going to count 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out through the nose on your own. So start slow. Sitting tall, head centered. 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. So go a little slower than your natural rhythm of breath, but no strain. And for those that feels comfortable, try 5 second inhale, 5 second exhale. As you're inhaling slow, 5 seconds, you're sitting tall, aware of the body, shoulders relaxed. Hands can just rest on the lap or fingers interlock as you like. And then the last part, if that's comfortable, try 6 second inhale, 6 second exhale, a little longer breath. And this tends to have a calming effect. Really great for meditation. So 6 second in, 6 second out. Okay, and then just slowly release that breath. We'll do one more breathing exercise for calming and concentration and energy, and then we'll do the physical exercise. So this one is pretty simple. It's called the sun and moon breath. You're going to take your left hand, thumb to first finger, rest the back of the hand on the leg. Right hand closes the nostril like that. And then you just breathe in and out, left side only. That's the moon breath. So try that on your own. Slow breath in. Long breath out, a nice full deep breath, all the focus on the breath. Left side only, eyes closed. Do your best concentrating, moon breath. Okay, and now we're gonna switch the sun breath. So you're gonna switch sides, cover the other nostril with one hand, and then your other hand rests on the lap, thumb to first finger, the sun breath. Slow breath in. Slow breath out, right nostril's your sun breath. If you did the other side before, just switch sides. And then all the focus on breath, letting the mind kind of meditate on that breath. Let your shoulder relax, even though the hand is up. Your elbow can relax down, but the hand covers the nose. Keep going on your own, deep focus, slow breath. And just try 3 more rounds slow. It's easy for the mind to lose focus, but do your best. And then release the hand and just take a moment, just eyes closed, watch the breath in and out both nostrils. And now we're going to shake the arms out. Let's start our exercises. So if you had a pillow, you're going to move it to the side. We're going to sit tall away from the chair back. Relax your arms alongside you. Okay, we're going to just start by circling the wrists, slow or fast. both directions. And then 10 times, squeeze your fists and stretch your hands. We're just gonna warm up all our joints. Go pretty quick as you can. Get your reflexes going. Okay, good. And then we're gonna inhale now. Relax your hands, stretch the arms up, upward hand pose. And then exhale, lower down, palms down, all the way down. We're gonna add the neck warm up. So shoulder and neck warm up, look up, inhale up. Some of you can maybe touch your hands. Exhale, chin down, arms down. And repeat, inhale up. Exhale, lower. Try 5 times on your own. Just warming up. After about your 5th round or so, you're going to interlock the fingers, bring the hands in front of you. Now we're going to stretch the hands away from you. If you want to give a little press through the fingers, and then round the upper back, a little upper back stretch, shoulders relaxing. Okay, then we're going to sit tall, reach the arms up, called thunderbolt, stretch the upper arms to the ears. And if you have injuries or modifying, just do what your body needs. We'll all look different. Some of you may need to stay here. Others can go up. Others can maybe even go back. So go to your range of motion with no pain. And then we're going to lower the hands and then roll the shoulders, big circles. Go the other way. Good. And now we're going to circle. When you're done with the shoulders, circle the nose in the air. Okay, go the other direction. And then when your head center now, you're going to turn the head side to side. And release, and now lower your right ear to right shoulder. I'll mirror image you. Stretch your left hand out to the floor. Take the right hand, lightly touch the head and hold. Take slow, deep breath there. And then you'll switch sides. So you don't want to put too much pressure on the head, just comfortable. And then release, shake it out. Okay, and then now we're gonna, you can do this standing or seated. For those you want balance practice, you can come up standing, one hand on the chair, and then we're gonna circle the toe. You can also do that seated. You just lift one leg and circle the toe. Okay, so we're just gonna circle just with one foot. And for those of you standing, if you don't want the chair, you can practice without. And then from the circling position, same thing seated or standing, you're gonna lift one knee and now swing that same leg, release the knee joint, just swing the foot back and forth. If you're sitting, you can hold both hands to the thigh. If you wanna practice balance without the chair, you could do that too. Keep going, a few more rounds. Okay, then we're gonna switch sides. So you need the support of a chair. You go to the other side. If you're sitting, same thing. You're gonna start with the ankle rolls. Circle, circle. And then the leg swings. You can take one hand to the thigh if you need to hold the chair, or both hands if you want to practice balance, or if you're seated, just swinging the foot. And then release, shake it out. Standing or seated, your choice, knee circles. If you're standing, you can hold the chair and you're going to circle the knee. Seated, you can use both hands. This is good for the sciatic joint. Okay, seated lunge, and then you'll lift as high as you can. If you're standing, you can just take one hand to the knee, other on the chair. And then we're going to switch sides. You can walk around to the other side of chair, seated. You can hold both hands, circle the knee. Standing, you may want one hand on the chair for support, other under the knee. Switch. As big circles as you can. And now we're going to come into our yoga sun salutations. If you happen to be at home facing a window, you can stand behind your chair if you're going to do the standing version. I'll show seated and standing. Let's first do together a seated, and then those you want to, the standing. Surya Namaskar. So you start with your arms relaxed. Even if you're a stand, just come back sitting for a moment because this feels good too for flexibility. We're going to stretch up on inhale. Palms to prayer, exhale. Now, we're going to breathe in, little back bend, arms back. As you breathe out, you're going to lean forward, rest the hand on the thigh. If you can go further, touch the feet. And then inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, palms to prayer. Just simple version to begin. Relax your arms. Again, we're going to reach up, inhale, like you're gathering energy. Exhale. Imagine you pull energy from the sun to the heart, just imagining it. Now we're going to inhale up and back. Okay, if you're not forward bending, just sit tall mountain. Otherwise, you can lean forward. Some of you can lengthen, maybe touch the feet. Feel free to hold longer if you like. And then we're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, prayer. Arms lower. Okay, you're going to do that 2 more times. You can stay seated. Or if comfortable and you want to do that standing, you're going to come behind the chair with the feet hip width apart. Then you're going to inhale up. Same thing seated. Exhale, prayer. Standing is going to go inhale up and back, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, forward bend. The standing version, you can walk your legs a little bit back, bend your knees, tilt the pelvis, lengthen spine, maybe go halfway. If your back feels good, you can touch the chair base or even the floor. Relax the neck. And then we're going to inhale, roll our eyes up, reach for the sky. Exhale, prayer, arms lower. Let's try that 1 more time. Seated or standing, inhale up. Exhale, prayer pose. Inhale, reach up. Some of you might feel good, a little back bend. Exhale, forward bend. You may go half inch, some of you all the way. It's your body that needs to be comfortable. So see what feels good. And then we're going to inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, prayer pose. Relax your arms. Good, shake it out. Downward dog is next. The standing version, you're going to go behind your chair. Place your feet hip width apart. And just pause a moment. Find your balance, and then you're going to walk your arms straight and legs back, and now we're going to lengthen spine. Some of you might want to go lower, hands to chair base or bar. Okay, downward dog. You're going to hold 5 breaths, slow, and then come out. The seated version, you sit with the arms up, palms down. You lean forward and lengthen and hold. It's called Adho Mukha Svanasana. We're going to do 3 rounds today. You hold 5 breaths, you pause in mountain pose. And then you return to it. So try that on your own. If that feels too long, you can hold 1 breath, pause, come out, and then again, like that. Okay, longer if you like. So 3 rounds of your downward dog. For those you just want another idea, if the chair's too low standing, but you can't put pressure on your wrist on the floor, you could also go like that on a wall. And then you have your hands might go a little higher than the chair. Okay, so try it. Downward dog, slow deep breath, Adho Mukha Svanasana. All these different dogs. There's so many dogs out there, so we'll all have different dog poses. If your shoulders hurt or you have an injury, you can still take the arms up and lengthen the spine and seated or standing, right? So even if your hands are on the hips, you can work on the length of spine, shoulders back. And then when you're done, release, and now we're going to go into balance practices. You can stay standing. If you're standing, you're going to go to the left side of the chair with your right hand to chair. Seated or standing, let's all bring the feet together. Tree pose. You're going to take that left heel to the behind the right ankle and now turn that left knee out, open it. You can stay there or lift the toe. Now here's our balance. So focus on one point that's not moving. You can bring foot to shin. Some of you might want to lift it all the way up higher. And then optional prayer pose. If you're seated, bring the palms to prayer. You don't need to hold the chair. can also stretch the arms up, the tree. You can do that like this, hold one hand on the chair, other arm out. Shavasana. There's different trees. You can try a fun, like a scarecrow shape arm, elbows out. Okay, different practices, different variations. And then when you want to switch, you'll go to the other side. So seated or other side. Heel behind the ankle. You can lift the toe or foot to shin. Or carry it up, see what feels comfortable. Focus on one point that's not moving. Arms can be out. Or prayer. So many steps to the tree. It's up to you where is comfortable. And breathe slow once you're in the pose. Shavasana. When you lower, come out and shake it out. Shake, shake, shake your arms. Shake your legs. Shake it out. Good, we'll try another balance. This one, if you're on the chair, you can be on the right side of chair with left hand on the chair. You're going to take your left foot forward and lift the heel. Same thing seated, left foot forward and lift the heel. Then stretch the right arm up. The stork, and then lift the toes. Option to lift the leg 90 degrees. Or take the arms all the way up and balance. Try to hold 5 slow deep breaths, stork. You come out, release, shake it out. Okay, same side now, take the right arm up. If you're seated, just the arm goes up and then we curve. If you're standing, feet together, crescent moon, and you can hold the chair. Second pose. I'm going to show an optional standing balance bend. It's kind of the same, but you take your left foot on the chair, open the knee towards little toe, and then you can curve from there. You can also take the arm on the thigh, thumb to first finger. And if you want an extra thigh stretch, move the knee to little toe. So seated would be the same thing, crescent moon. You can also open the legs, take the hand, move the knee to little toe for an extra thigh stretch. Okay, so you'll hold and breathe, and when you're ready to switch, you switch sides. If you want that thigh stretch, hand to the knee. But you first, sorry, I went out of order. First, we have to do the stork on that side. Okay, so seated or standing. First, the stork. Lift your left foot up, either the heel or the toes or the leg. Option to try both arms up, focus on one point in balance, and breathe. And after the stork, then we'll do that side bend. So the crescent moon, you could just take your left arm up standing. That might feel good and enough today for you. Others may want a little more thigh opening and one leg balance. So you take your right leg on the chair, move the right knee to little toe, left arm up and curve if that feels comfortable. You can hold the chair. Trying to open those ribs and get that back flexible. And then up, release, shake it out. Okay, hip circles. The standing version, I'm showing both today, depending what your body feels like you want to do. The standing version would be holding the chair, knees bend, and then you're going to circle the hips in the air. But really bend those knees, both directions. We're going to do the seated, even if you do standing, but if you want to try and do standing, the seated, when you're done the standing version, you take the legs wide, and then you circle the spine. But we're going to move with breath now. We're going to inhale when you go back, exhale forward. Inhale back, exhale forward. And you go both directions at your own pace. You may want to close your eyes, make that feel good in the body. And when you're done, we're going to take a brief 2-minute Shavasana, not at the end of class, just a little pause to rest. Rest your back against the chair, the back of hand on the thigh. And just close your eyes and just notice your body now. After all those poses we did so far, we're not done. We got a lot more to go, but just take a pause. See how you feel. Relax your shoulders, your back, your neck. Just observing. And then We're gonna go into a leg stretch. Some people like to use a belt. You don't need one. I'll show both ways and you can try. We'll do seated, optional standing after. If you have a belt, you just kind of keep it there around your leg for now. You're gonna bring your hand under one leg, sit tall, and then stretch the leg. You may wanna point and flex the foot or circle if you don't have a belt. If you use a belt, just put it right under the toes or anything, a towel, strap, whatever you have. Then you try to sit tall as you lift the leg. Okay. For those who prefer standing, or you could try both, same thing, either hand behind the leg or you lift the leg up with your hand on the belt. Try to keep the back tall. We're going to go into an optional variation. You're going to take the belt in the, if your left leg's in the belt, left hand on the belt, and then you're going to open the leg to the left. Turn the head to the right. This becomes a balance. You can also take the right arm to the right if you're standing or seated. Without the belt, it's the same thing. Holding the big toe. Not comfortable for everyone, but you can also go gentle and do that just with the heel on the ground, and then you take the leg out with the heel on the floor. Okay, so the arms could be like a T, look to the right, leg to the left. Hold longer if you like, we're all different pacing, and then we'll switch. You can either hold the leg and extend, maybe point and flex. You can use the belt for leg stretch, standing or seated. You take the leg to the side for variation and the arm the other way. You hold and breathe and balance. Hand on chair. If you're seated, you can again have that heel on the ground for a little more gentle version, left arm to the left, but keep your focus to one side and breathe. And when you release, remove the belt. If you had it to the side, relax your back against the chair, have a seat, close your eyes, let all your muscles relax, and just observe the body from focusing, breathing, balancing, and stretching. Okay, now we're going to go into the pigeon. We won't rest too long or you won't want to finish. We'll come back to longer relaxation after. So you're going to bring your right ankle on the left thigh, flex your foot. If that's not comfortable, you can use your belt if you had, or a towel, whatever you have, and you can hold the foot, stay there, whatever you need. For those of you that can get the ankle on the thigh, you'll do that with the foot flexed. The pigeon, you're going to sit tall on the inhale. As you exhale, you can lean forward, lengthen the spine, stretching that IT band, and then hold and breathe. Hold longer if you like. I keep saying that today because some people, you want 3 slow breaths, some people longer, and you'll switch sides. Maybe one side needs a belt, the other doesn't. Flex the foot, sit tall, inhale. Exhale, lean forward, lengthen spine, and hold and breathe. And then release, come on up, close your eyes, pause, observe the breath in the body. Okay, notice how that feels. I can help those who get sciatic pain. Let's just take your hands, make fists, and just give a little pat to the low back. Okay, now we're going to do some twisting for the spine. So we've done some movements, forward, bend, side bend. Let's do our twist. So take your arms up. Going to do a little windshield wiper-like movement of the arms to begin. That's just the arms. But then we're going to add a twist. So inhale when your arms go center. Exhale, bend your right arm, twist to the left, look back at the left hand. Inhale, center with both arms in the spine. Exhale, gentle twist to the right, left arm bends, look at the right finger. Okay, keep going on your own, like your arms are floating in the air. Go only twisting as far as you're comfortable, and don't forget your neck. Turn the neck and the head. We're trying to keep mobility in our joints. Gentle mobility in the joint. Okay, we're gonna go from there, give yourself a hug, and then just a little rock side to side, hugging twist. Okay, from here, eagle posture now for shoulders. So we're gonna lift the elbows up, shoulders down. We're gonna lift the hands up. Either keep the hands there, some of you can hook the hands on the wrist. Now, if your right arm's over left, take the left leg over right. Lean forward, lift the elbows. If you're in reverse, it's the opposite leg on top. And then we'll switch. So switch legs. If your right arm's on top, you give yourself a hug. Left leg crosses. You lift the elbows. If you can't cross the leg, just cross the ankle. Some of you can hook your hands. Now here's the trick to stretch the shoulders is lift the elbows up while you relax the shoulders down. And hold and breathe. Now, for a challenge, for those of you that are comfortable standing, you could try that posture standing. So, the standing version, you come up, you can hold one hand of the chair, you bend the knees. You can start hand on the hip and then just cross one leg over the other, bend the other leg. You can try first just the legs. Some of you can get the toe to hook around, that's the last part, but either way. Okay, then from there, if you would want to try without the chair, if your right leg's over left, you take the left arm over right, Garudasana, the eagle. You might want to break it up. You just do the arms if you're standing, or just the leg. Okay, do what works for your body. Focus and breathe, and then you'll switch sides. So you can bend the knees and just do the leg part or hook the toe. If your left leg's on top, your right arm will go on top. And then the elbows lift. If you don't want the chair, Garudasana, the eagle. When you come out, shake it out. Good work. Shake, shake. Shake it out. Okay, now before we sit, if you're standing, stay standing. If you are, we're going to do the cross crawl. And I'm going to time us. We'll go for 3 minutes. So it goes like this. You inhale, arms up, exhale down. Let's touch thumb to first finger. So it's an inhale up, exhale down. That's the arm part. If you're seated, arms up, inhale, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Okay, now cross crawl. Inhale up. When the elbows come down, lift one leg. Inhale, both feet down, arms up. Exhale, switch. Inhale up, feet are down. Exhale, other leg up, elbows down. Inhale up, both feet down. Exhale, other. That's all it is. Standing version is, of course, takes balance. So let's begin. You can go fast or slow. Breathe in and out through the nose. If you're standing, the slower you go, the harder for balance. Now, those you need to modify for balance support, you could just lift the heel up when the elbows go down. And then the other heel up. If it hurts your knee or any reason to lift the leg, just try the heel. Okay, some of you can also use a wall. Try it one arm or hold the chair. It's whatever you can do. Do something, seated, standing, or just focus on breath. Keep going. The arms are up on the inhale. The arms are down on the exhale. Good, keep going. You're doing great. 1 minute done, of 2 minutes left. Just 3 minutes of cardio and movement. Now those you want for the last bit, you can take elbow to opposite knee without twisting the spine. So don't let your back collapse, but you exhale, elbow to opposite knee, inhale up and switch. I'm showing without the chair, but you can go like that. So you can go one side, try like 10 on one side, and then you'll switch if you need to hold the chair. Okay, if you're seated, same thing. You can do opposite elbow to knee. 3 minutes, focus on breath, even if you stop the movement. Any version, keep going. This is our last physical exercise. Don't save your energy. Give it your all. Maybe a little faster. Inhale, arms up, feet down. Exhale, elbow to opposite knee. Don't let your back round. Keep that spine tall. You're doing great. Do your best. That's all we can do. Okay, now go back without twisting. Go back to the just lifting the knee or heel. Okay, give it your all. Maybe a little faster. Keep going. Last 30 seconds. You got this. If you stop, maybe start again, at least with the breath or maybe just the arms. You can hold the chair. Last 10 seconds. Good work. Arms up. Stretch. Reach for the sky. Forward bend. Either hands to the legs or the chair or seated. And then have a seat. You did it. Good work. Good work. Okay, now we're going to ease into a nice long guided relaxation today. So, yogic techniques for relaxation is not falling asleep. Stay a little bit awake, but consciously we'll learn to relax our muscles and then our mind. So simple, you can just sit in a chair, maybe the head on the wall like that, back of hands on the thigh. Okay, you might want a pillow for your low back. For those you want to come through, if you're comfortable getting down and up, you're going to come down on the floor, but first grab a pillow for your head. I'll show 3 versions today. You can choose which one. Then you curl in a ball, kind of go close to the chair base. Then the legs up the chair, head on the pillow, arms go about a foot from the hips. Okay, we're going to relax there for a bit. Some of you might rather legs up on the wall. It's called Viparita Karani. So then you would go in a squat against the wall, real close to the wall. Get that pillow for the head. And then slowly elevate the legs. Okay, wherever you are, your glasses can come off if you're wearing them. Take the hands a foot below, a foot from the hips with the back of hands on the ground. And then ease into your posture. Let the eyes close, settle in. And just let your body start to relax and let go. We're going to consciously notice our feet and the legs. Imagine a wave of relaxation filling the body. Relaxing the back and the stomach, the heart, the face and the head, relaxed. Relaxing the arms, the hands and the fingers. Consciously letting go, relaxing the stomach and the heart. All the muscles of the face and the scalp. Just watch the whole body relax. Just observing the breath. Let the mind relax within. When it drifts away, just return to the breath, noticing the inhale and exhale, like watching ocean waves. There's nowhere to go, nowhere you have to be, just watching breath. Mind relaxed, body relaxed. Keeping the eyes closed, just slowly deepen breath. This is a yogic relaxation, so try not to jolt the body up. We just purposely calm the nervous system. So go very slow now, awakening consciously. You can stretch the arms overhead. Any movement that feels good, maybe interlock the fingers, whether on the floor. If your legs are up on the chair, bring the knees to chest. Any movements that feel good, waking up easily, gently. Eventually, if you're on the floor, you're going to bring the knees to chest, roll to the side, either side. And just pause, fetal pose. From fetal pose, take your time. You're going to push off the hands to come up. You can either sit cross-legged on the floor or in a chair. Take your time. We're going to end with a brief meditation, sitting in stillness. So once you find your meditation seat, you're going to sit nice and tall. Center the head over spine. You can touch the thumb to first finger or just rest the back of hands on the legs as you need. And just find stillness. Very important part of the practice. Just taking that time, letting the mind settle, just sitting in stillness. You just watch the breath. For this meditation, the last short little bit, you're going to train the mind to focus. We'll use the universal mantra Om, A-U-M, Om, silent repetition, Om. You're just going to repeat, inhale, Om, silently, exhale, Om. If you use your own mantra, that's fine. If you prefer the word like peace, inhale, peace, exhale, peace. Some people like to repeat silently, inhale, I breathe in. As you exhale, you think, I breathe out. I breathe in, I breathe out. Or Om. Your choice, and we're just going to sit still for about 2 minutes. So try that on your own, eyes closed. Sync the breath to the silent mantra. Feeling centered, sitting upright, present, at ease, watching breath and mantra. If your mind's distracted, you can chant the mantra out loud. Nobody's there in the room and that's comfortable for you. So you can also just chant. Om. With every exhale, we'll just try a few rounds of that. If you want to join in, I'll chant out loud a few rounds. Om. World Peace Chant. Shanti means peace. So if you want to join in, I'm going to chant Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. The English, Om Peace Peace Peace. Together. Om Peace Peace Peace. Just take one hand of the chest or heart, one of the stomach, and just imagine your hands are filled with prana energy, healing energy, which they are, because you just did your yoga and meditation. So fill your body, close your eyes, imagine that healing prana, sending it to your body. Wherever you need healing, if you do, imagine the prana filling the body, healing light, healing energy. Just honoring your body for doing your exercise and yoga today. Good for the mind and body. Then we'll join the palms to prayer, bowing the head to the heart. Namaste means my truth honors your truth. Namaste. If you're on the floor, you can bow the brow point to the earth, hold the wrist, yoga mudra. Or any way that you like. And since you're at home, maybe, or at work, if you have time, as I always say with this new online world, you can definitely meditate longer or relax longer. It's one nice thing about online, if you have the time.